Okay, this exercise is called the adductor side plank. The main key to remember is keeping the body in a straight line, hips forward, and keeping your bottom leg stabilized while keeping it close to the scoop.
Make sure you're emphasizing using the hips. You want to get hips facing the band, then drive your hips facing away. You want to go quick on the way out, slow on the way in. Quick on the way out, slow on the way in. Variation of this is split leg. You can either go leg facing, up top. Good. Still using the hips, emphasis on the hips, or you can switch up feet. Go away leg, up top. Go nice and balanced, quick on the way out, slow on the way in. Perfect. Alright, here we got band ab pull down. Grab the band, hold it right behind the back of the head. Try and crunch into a ball, touch your elbow to your thighs. This one can also be done with split leg. Same cues. Try and touch your elbow to your thigh. Body crunch up into a ball. Perfect. Alright, here we got the plank position, regular. Keep your body in a straight line, squeeze your shoulder blades. Butt's not sagging, butt's not up. We also got a variation unilateral arm, one arm on the ground, so go ahead and raise that. Try not to rotate your body as that arm comes up. Alright, bring it back down. We also got unilateral leg. One leg up in the air. Same thing, don't let your hips rotate. Body in a straight line. Here we got med ball standing slam. Go ahead. Make sure you're using your whole body, squatting down. Try and catch it off one bounce. Make sure you're not using a ball that is bouncy. Okay? You want one that's going to absorb the ground. That's perfect. Here we got med ball kneeling slam. Use your whole body. Try and catch it off one bounce. Make sure you're not just throwing it with the arms. Whole body. Variation of this, then we got kneeling side slam. Going side to side. Same thing. Use your whole body. Try and catch it off one bounce. Here we got med ball kneeling slam. Split leg. Obviously going to do both sides. So use your whole body. Big slam. And then we can go into a med ball kneeling slam. Lunge position. Back knees off the ground. Work a little more balance. Still use your whole body. Here we got seated band knee-ins. Go ahead and hook the band around your toes. Keep your toes dorsiflex, pulled up to your shins. Then you're driving your knees up to your chest. Quick on the way up, slow on the way back down. Alright, here we got band reverse hyperextension. Gonna hook the bands right around your heels, Achilles area. Make sure your hips are just hanging off the edge of the bench or the machine. Go ahead, quick on the way up, driving your heels to the ceiling, body in a straight line at the top, and slow on the way down. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes at the top.
This exercise is called the exercise bar crunch, all right, with feet up. Okay, you may place your feet on any bench you like, all right. Okay, main key is to stabilize the bar, all right. Bar should be placed about mid-back level. Okay, as you can see, it's a trunk flexion forward with the elbows going towards the knees or the thighs. All right, squeeze the abs. This exercise is called the exercise bar glute bridge with knees extended. Okay, hips in a straight line. All right, you want to squeeze your hamstrings and glutes, keeping your body flexed. All right, toes pulled up to the shin. Okay. All right, next one is called the exercise glute bridge and knees flexed. All right, start off with the knees and hips in a 90-degree angle. All right, and as we extend to the top, we want to keep the body in a straight line. Right, while toes still pulled to the shin. Okay, try not to move the bar, keeping it steady. All right, exercise bar glute bridge unilateral. Okay, knee will be extended, one leg elevated. Okay, body force hips forward in a straight line. Okay, while keeping the body in a straight line. Try not to lean to the left nor your right. Okay, then we have exercise bar glute bridge unilateral knee flexed. All right, hips and legs perpendicular to the floor. Toe pulled to the shin, body, upper body in the straight line. Okay, right leg is vertical to the floor. We have our exercise bar hamstring curl. Okay, start off with the body in the straight line. All right, we're going to roll the ball in quickly and while we're releasing slow. Okay, flex the hamstrings. Okay, as your knees are flexed forward, backwards. Okay, drive your hips to the ceiling. All right, now we got exercise bar hamstring curl unilateral. Okay, we're going to pull in with both, releasing with one. Once again, we're going to pull in with both, releasing with one.
All right, here we go. Got exercise ball plank. Going to be on those forearms, regular plank position, squeezing the shoulder blades, body in a straight line. We can also do this one with arms extended. So basically a push-up position, still body in a straight line, keeping that core tight. Ball's not going to roll out. And finally, we can also do the plank with our feet up. So we go ahead and get set up. There we go. So regular plank position, try and get those toes up on that ball. If you can, that's a little advanced position, body in a straight line.
This exercise is called the medicine ball driving twist throw, or also may be known as the medicine ball twisting shot throw. Okay, ball will be placed in the forced arm, okay, which in this case is the left arm. Alright, shoulder square, facing opposite of the wall. Knees slightly bent. Okay, you're going to submerge the medicine ball directly into the wall. Okay, with your throw arm following through. Okay, make sure you get your hips across the body. Alright, shoulders will cross the midline of the body on this rotational movement.
Here we got the exercise ball side crunch, hand behind the head, nice balanced position. Ball's in the middle of our back, crunch, imagine that elbow driving down to your thigh. Hold it top for a second, back down. Perfect.
Okay, this exercise is called medicine ball kneeling chop. Okay, you will be in a down lunge position with your knee on the floor. Ball will be placed on the inside with the knee down. Okay, you're picking the ball up, slamming it directly overhead. Okay, medicine ball kneeling chop lunge position. Okay, in this case, requires a lot more flexibility, range of motion. Knee will be placed off the floor in this movement. Okay, just like the kneeling med ball chop, okay, except it requires a lot more balanced technique. This exercise is called medicine ball standing reverse throw. Okay, feet will be placed approximately 1.5 feet away from the wall. Okay, knees slightly bent, athletic position. Make a transverse rotation, okay, to your right, trying to keep the medicine ball just around shoulder to elbow level. This exercise may also be done in a kneeling version. Both knees on the floor. Remember.
Alright, here we got exercise ball push up with our feet up on the ball. Regular push up, body in a straight line. Gotta really use the core to balance. Regular push up, body in a straight line. Make sure that ball's not rolling out. Perfect.
This exercise is called medicine ball kneeling twist throw. Okay. Split leg kneeling medicine ball twist throw. Okay. Exact same as both knees down, except you may have the option of going with knee closest to the wall, or you can go with the knee farthest away from the wall. Making sure you're not bending at the waist when taking the ball into transverse rotation. This exercise is called the medicine ball Russian twist slam. Make sure you use a slammer when doing this exercise. Feet will be elevated off the ground, balancing on the butt. Make sure your shoulders.
Alright, here we got eccentric leg curl. You're going to need a partner for this one, holding your legs down. So, person that's actually doing the exercise, keep your body in a straight line. Fall as slow as you can. Slow, body in a straight line. Straight line, nice and slow, good. And then push back up, keeping your body in a straight line. Make sure you don't push and your hips come backwards. Body in a straight line the whole time. Good, nice and slow, big push, good. Here we got the med ball twisting throw, or twist throw. Go ahead. Make sure you're really using the hips. Try and keep that ball parallel with the ground the whole time. Good. Throw it as hard as you can. Perfect. Alright, this exercise can also be done in lunge position. You're going to drop down. That back knee is still off the ground. Still try and use the hips. A little more balance involved.
This exercise we have is a med ball underhand forward throw. Okay, ball to be used would be an anti-bounce medicine ball. Okay, feet about shoulder width apart. Athletic position. Movement is to be executed as a dumbbell swing. You may progress further by backing up farther away from the setting. This exercise is called the medicine ball overhead throw. Okay, ball is to be drawn in to the upper chest, forcing upright while using your shoulders and triceps. placing the ball directly above the head, do a vertical position. This exercise is called a plank with a band knee up. Okay, it's real important to pull the toe to the shin, heel up to the butt, knee up to the chest. Okay, you want to bring the band in quickly with a slow release. Releasing back slow. This exercise is called reach backs on a scoop. Another variation, you may use a exercise bar. Okay, first time doing so, you may want to do this technique one side at a time, okay, to maintain balance and stability. Notice as he takes a movement toward the ceiling, he's getting his hips and his shoulders in a straight line, facing directly. This exercise is called the medicine ball underhand throw. Okay, feet will be placed about hip to shoulder width apart. Okay, you want to extend your arms as you drive your feet off the floor, throwing the medicine ball overhead. Okay, ensure that you get your hips through on this movement and your body be formed in a straight line when you jump. This exercise is called the TRX glute bridge with knees extended. Okay, hips will be in a straight line using the bottom loop of the TRX strap. Alright, next one will be TRX glute bridge with knees flexed. Okay, knees will be in a 90-degree angle. Okay, while keeping the back straight, core tight. Try not to move your hips or your upper body. This exercise is called the side hip raise. Okay, notice the body's still in a straight line, okay, like a side plank. We want to throw our hip up toward the ceiling. Okay, you want to move up quick and back down slow. This exercise is called the sprinter sit-up. Okay, you want to work one knee at a time. Okay, notice how quick the knee is driven up to the elbow. Okay, really try to keep your heels forced into the ground if your leg is not in movement. Okay, emphasize an upper back crunch movement while doing this exercise technique. This exercise is called the TRX hamstring curl. Okay, it can be done in two different variations. The variation you see is the hips high method. Okay, you want to drive your knees all the way up while keeping the back in a straight line. Flex the hamstrings when you pull your feet inward. Okay, hips low variation. Okay, your lower back would be primarily more on the floor. Okay, while we're driving your knees up toward the chest. Okay, try to keep your body in a straight line. Your feet. This exercise is called the TRX side hold. Okay, it's important to get your arms straight above your head, locked out first before you walk your feet in. Okay, try to get your body in a diagonal straight position. Requires a lot of shoulder stability to do this technique. Okay, keep your abs tight when you're.
Here we got TRX knee-ins. Get both feet in. Nice push-up position. Driving those knees in quick. Slow on the way out. Quick. Slow on the way out. Drive those knees all the way to your chest. We got TRX pike. Body in a straight line. Keep your legs straight the whole time. Driving the hips to the ceiling. Quick on the way up. Slow on the way back down. Here we got TRX plank. Body in a straight line. Normal plank position on the forearms. Make sure you're squeezing the shoulder blades. Straight line. Variation of this, arms extended, basically push-up position. Your body tight, core tight, still squeezing your shoulder blades, body in a straight line. Alright, here we got manual resistance, anti-rotation. Gonna need a partner. Basically, guy going, keep your hands straight out in front of your chest, nice athletic position. You're gonna be trying to rotate against your partner. Try and drive your partner back. Make sure you're not tilting your body in a straight line the whole time, just trying to rotate. Here we got reverse hyperextension holds. So body in a straight line. Notice how his toes are pulled up through his shin. Make sure you squeeze the glutes on this one, body in a straight line. Also can be done unilateral, one leg down, one leg still up, body in a straight line. Perfect. Here we got the weighted med ball straight leg raise, or also just leg raise with med ball. So you want to choose a med ball. You can pinch basically between your insteps of your feet. Keep your legs straight. You're going to raise your legs up, keeping your hips on the ground the whole time, and back down to do about. Alright, here we got the twisting plate raise. So you're going to start on one side of the hip. Make sure shoulders are facing away. You can pivot on that away foot if you want. Make sure you're popping your hips, pop it to the top, and rotate back down nice and slow. Pop it up, back. You can also do reverse twisting plate raise, basically starting in the middle, finishing looking away. Still using your hips, rotate those shoulders away, look through the eye of that weight. Rotate the shoulders away, you can pivot on that back foot again. Here we got weighted decline twist. Body's about a 45-degree angle with the ground. Make sure you twist your whole shoulder, everything, looking over. Here we got the weighted press sit-up. So pressing the weight up, drive your heels in the ground, doing a full sit-up, weights staying straight up the whole time. It's going to be directly overhead at the top. Yep. Here we got weighted bench knee-ins. Go ahead and you can either hold a dumbbell or a med ball between your feet. Make sure you're pulling your toes up to your shin, you're driving your knees up to your chest quick, heels up to your butt, toes up to your shin. This can also be done on the ground, just regular weighted knee-ins.